my screen, you can just turn off your shading because it will be otherwise hazy for all. Okay, so yeah, just give me a second. Okay, so is my screen visible to all? Please confirm me, anyone.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so today we are here with Tech Talk Session 12, organized by the Robotics Club of Asansol Engineering College. And it's a very formal introduction. Okay, so today our session name is From Pixels to Possibilities. We are welcoming Swastik Bose, our favorite Swastik Da. And I am telling very honestly, I mean, I am very frank to everyone that when I was, before meeting with Swastik Da, I was in a place that design was not a very cool topic for me because me and one more judge we have, Narendra, we had some very bitter feelings with designing, uh, like the difference between rose pink and baby pink we messed out once. So after that, we all had some issues with designs, but after meeting Swastikda, we saw that how design can impact your project, how designs can work, etc. So, and the journey has become very smooth and very easy for us. And I think Swastikda is the best designer that I have ever met. I have met three, four designers till now, and Swastikda will agree. And here's there are juniors of Swastikda, like we have Shoptok, we have Abhinandan, we have uh, Abhiraj here, and lots of people from AOT. So they will also agree with it. And the biggest proof of Swastikda's design and Swastikda's skills, you can just search for Metaborong and the UI will mesmerize you. I think this is the biggest proof that everyone is handy with it that he has built. So now let's move forward. Okay, so the single line of Swastikda's job, Swastikda converts Granny to the best supermodel. So this was the best title that we can ever give, not more than this. And today the talk is getting organized by Shubham. I think Shubham is here. Shubham is the lead of RCAEC. Shubham, are you here?
Yeah, yeah, hello guys. I'm here.
Shubham, you are muted. Okay, so we have Suryashish next, the tech lead of RCAEC. Suryashish, are you here?
He's not there, so we can continue.
Okay, okay. So Abhiraj is here. Abhiraj is also one of the organizers of Hacktropica, and I think Abhiraj can take the place of Suryashish.
Yes, guys, this is the tech talk of a sub event of Hacktropica. Again, we are hosting a series of events, and today we have our guest speaker as Swastik Da, one of my favorite seniors in my college, Academy of Technology, and yeah, I'm very grateful to attend his sessions as always. And yes, today too. Yes, Meg, you can continue.
Thank you guys for okay. So like the before going to any design stuffs, let us be very clear about the correct terminology we use. We often say that the term is UI UX, right? So user experience, user interface coming first, and user experience coming to the next. So for like actual work, that is not how it should look like. So the main thing that we have to know, like the user experience should always comes first, and next the user interface. Like we have to specify the how user will interact, how the yeah, flow of the application and website should happen, and next we can beautify things, right? So that is the main thing. We need to be very careful while we are building any products or anything, any software, any digital platforms that is currently we are working. So never ever use the term as UI UX. Always use UX and UI. The main question you can ask me, like in hackathons, you have a very limited time period, right? So building a entire product from scratch, you have to design, you have to develop the front end, then integrate the back end, and then like fix the bugs, and finally go for a demo, right? So how you which approach you should follow while doing a hackathon and while building a real world product which have a like bigger time span than hackathons. So the main formula for these, like I will not say it as formula, like it's a like mindset, it's a process of work. Is for hackathons, we should focus on building polishing or UI 70% and making the user experience in a very very like a balanced way. Like these that could like actually user can interact your interface easily, but with limited scope. Okay, so in that case, 70% you have to focus on user experience, user interface part, the beautifying and polishing, and 30% you can utilize your time frame for the UX stuff. So for that, always make your things to shine, because you have to like demo your product, right? So like you have to make an impression to the judges, to the mentors who are actually like you're seeing your particular product. So you have to be very specific of that. So in that case, this is the thing you have to be very careful. And while you are building a product, you have a like bigger time span. So you might get 6 months of time period or 1 year or more than that. So in that case, you have to be very careful, like how which user you are targeting and how they will interact your product. You have to go on some research, documentation part, and figuring out process. So the UX comes first in that case. So the user experience is the important thing there. Yeah, and after the once the user experience is finalized, you can go for like polishing stuff. So you have to make it last for the users, not like not the beauty can work for a real product building. So yep. So so in that context, one more question you can ask, like how to speed up your design process in hackathons, to save your hours for dev, because you have multiple things to do, right? So if you if you like work on design for one entire day, and you have a very 48 hours of hackathon time span, and you are spending it on your designs for 24 hours, then you only get 24 hours to like implement that in code, debug all the issues, and solve everything, right? So how to save the time? So the first rule or first like to-do list you can follow is don't go for any scratch works. Like you have a Figma designer in your team, so they know how to design. They have a very proficient skills to use Figma or any other design tools. But for hackathon, don't go for any scratch design stuffs. Always try to assemble things from whatever you have in your hand. Like you can just go to the Figma community and search for some templates. Like suppose you are building a dashboard that will show some work, right? So just go and search for some dashboard templates that Figma community already have. Yeah, you can see like multiple dashboards with a very like decent UI. So you can go for that and just utilize that for your particular project. So first assemble things from here and there, and then adapt as per your like product idea. Like you can once you get a dashboard template from community, you can change the colors, you can change the icons, you can change the particular font, and next finally you can polish that. So that is the first work that will reduce your time span over the design, and actually help to build a entire project while hackathon. Next, like once you build your product, you have multiple AI tools to implement that to front end. So don't go for direct scratch coding. So from scratch, you are building your file for folder structure and all the components, setting the config file for this styles. So that is very time consuming. So use some tools like Lovable, Figma MCP, Cursor, or Figma Make, anything that could convert your design to front end easily by one click or some using some prompts. So that will save your time. Next, you have multiple plugins, AI tools to generate design tokens and assets. So as there, as I said, like you can use the Figma community from to get some assets, get some your ready-made UI. So this is one cool stuff. Next, there are multiple stuffs. You can follow this slide. I have made a list of things that you could follow. Like for consistent icons, you could follow a particular package that is so icons X. It has a huge number of variety of assets, variety of icons to use in your projects. So you can go for that. You have lucid icons. You have for brand color generation, you have one tool that I actually use in my all of my projects, that is coolers.co. So you can make a palette, you can explore some palettes from here, or there are some other stuffs also to find the color palettes. uh, you can go for video or image asset generation. You can use GPT. You can make some prompt, generate some images for your website. For suppose you are building a feature card and you need to design some visual for that card image, and you don't want to spend more time on building scratch UI assets. You can just use GPT, get your prompt, and write whatever as a whatever thing you want from GPT, and they will generate your asset in a very fine-tuned way. And also you can use Midjourney to generate videos. Now Midjourney has the video creation support. Just I will see how the things will work. So like recently I was working on a project that has a coin asset visualization. So what I have done, I have generated one coin image from ChatGPT and put it here, and give a prompt like I want to animate this stuff in a rotating manner. So generates that for me. So Midjourney has generated that particular thing, that particular asset for me, and I have used in various ways in my project. So this is a thing you can do. Other than that, there are a few more stuffs this is one thing I can suggest you. Like there are some yeah, emoji based assets you can use for your project if you need. Suppose you are building something on the Web3 field, you need a coin asset for your landing page or anything. So you can get on this icon, get on this image, this Ethereum coin, or you can search for whatever you desire to build. Or there are some Figma plugins you can use. So this is one stuff I use very yeah. So this is a tool to generate avatars for your UI. So you can use that stuff. Or there are multiple tools you can use. So I will put these stuffs in your Hacktropica group, so that you can have access all these stuffs if you need.
These kind of designs for now. These are very newbie kind of design we have made using ChatGPT. So
Right. So
this is the
this is your second year, right? Conducting Hacktropica. Like year by
yes,
year, you guys can gradually improve. So that is your learning curve while building while organizing a hackathon. So this is not a stuff to criticize.
yeah. So I mean the design is very kind of newbie. We made it using ChatGPT. You can see Laggy as our mascot over here. And we are here with
Yeah.
season 2 of Hacktropica, which is going to be organized on 4th and 5th April 2026. So it's 30th August. From now, we are booking Swastikda for that date. I hope Swastikda will join us 4th and 5th April, and we will have some great memories together. And
Yeah.
So let's once again come to the formalities. Okay, so now time for the socials. You can join the Telegram group from this QR code. Each and every details will be provided to you via the link that will be shared to you. You can join the WhatsApp channel through the QR code. I know that Hacktropica has a lots of socials, but yeah, when you are hosting a hackathon, you have to create the marketing things from whatever places you have. So you can join our WhatsApp channel. Uh, okay, by the way, for your information, we are regularly hosting our giveaways and mini contests. And the trick is that we are not sharing every detail in every platform. This is the trick that we are following. Suppose there is a giveaway, it can be given only in the Twitter, but not in the Telegram, and the vice versa can happen. So it's pretty sure that everything will not be given in each and every section. From this, our Twitter is getting, I mean, we are just newly starting our Twitter. This is the QR code for our Instagram. I am showing the QR codes because it may happen that many from you have not joined yet, and we will share a link tree soon. We are in a process of making it. So you can follow us on LinkedIn. And for your information, most of the giveaways are performed either in LinkedIn or in Instagrams. And very soon we will be hosting some giveaways regarding marketing and sharing our hackathons updates. So make sure to join. And time for the surprise. But before the surprise, I think Swastik Da should continue his session, and after this, we will be coming with the surprises. So Shubham, I think you are available now.
Just give me some more minutes.
Okay, like meanwhile, like those who have seen the present, have any question, you can like ask me. Like I'm open to all of your questions. Or you want to like see some stuff so I was building like those days or some few times ago. I can like break down how the stuffs are, how I design stuffs, like my work process, anything. So
I think this
it's
will be the best stuff that can ever happen in a design talk. I mean, in the design talk, we have very less amount of students because for most of them, design seems complicated because we all know whenever we come to web, designs means Figma, designs means some other Adobe stuffs. I mean, the illustrators, not Canva is the ultimate solution for like designing products. As much as I know, I mean, I have learned as much as I learned from the designers like you and others. So I think this will be the best option if you show some of your works and like how your design process personally works. It will be some best workshop kind of thing that can ever happen.
yeah, sure. So let me share my screen again. I have one question. There's Ganesh saying some AI model that I forgot. Uh, okay, so see, perfection and accuracy is something that is not like we have can generate you some closer design to code conversions. Okay, so for that I will suggest use Lovable, use Figma MCP, and if you follow your entire design with proper tokens, proper variables, proper layering, auto layout, then whatever you do with Figma MCP in cursor, that will be the top notch like solution. Okay, and if you want something like you have a very rough design and you want to make it functional in code, and you have a very good skill in prompting, you can go for Lovable to like execute the entire front end code. So these two tools I will prefer. Figma have their own Figma like own feature Figma make, so that is not yet properly functional. Like we have Figma make, but it can generate like functional sites, functional prototypes, but that is not yet that much precision, like having that much precision to build a full-fledged product. So go for these two tools, Lovable and MCP Server. So yeah, so let's come to some like products, like how the design. So like, is there any like a full-time designer or anyone who is willing to join the design domain in future and looking for some UI UX opportunities? Is there anyone? Like, I just want to know like how you guys follow your work process and like what are your thoughts, how you start a project. Then I can like brief the way the exactly the industry works. Anyone? Come on, guys. Oh, like I'm saying, like, is there any like a full-time designer or any anyone who is learning design UI UX or willing to join the as a any in any company as a UX designer looking for opportunities, like doing a like freelancing for some clients. Anyone here?
I can take one name from our side. I think Princey. Yeah, Princey is also. I think Princey is the part of design team of Asansol Engineering College Robotics Club. And from my side, I can take the name of Dhruvo Jyoti because Dhruvo Jyoti has joined us as a technical team of Hacktropica, and he is doing really great. I mean, he is designing the stuffs really great.
Okay. So yeah, look. So I'm asking you guys like how you guys approach design when you are starting anything. Like suppose you have a problem statement and you have to design a website or application, anything, whatever. So like for the what are the first like process you follow before starting a project? Okay, used to take examples, will establish and like come on guys, you can like unmute yourself and say like nothing to like, shy, don't. Anyone else?
Hi everyone, just be free to ask Swastik, right? This is a great opportunity you are getting to directly interact with him. Otherwise, he has quite a busy schedule in his work, right? So just open your mic and ask him, right? Because otherwise, you won't be able to understand in a better way. So please feel free to open your mic.
Okay, generate idea, then research for reference. Okay. Yeah, so like research is a very like a crucial part for to start any work. Yeah, Pinterest. Yeah, amazing. Pinterest is a like very good site to get some inspirations. But just on that context, just let me list out few things. Like we have Pinterest, we have Dribble, we have Behance, and so these tools. So all of them are like taking inspiration for design, taking some inspiration for designs, some UI UX for or any kind of branding. So which one to use for which purpose? So as you said, like Pinterest. So Pinterest is mainly used for like visual design purpose. Suppose you are building a particular asset for a card. So Pinterest is a like best resource to search to ideate that thing. So yeah, if you are searching for UI references, like how the UI should look like, then Dribble is the best thing. And if you are going for making the entire branding kit for any platform or any app, so then Behance is the best platform to search and go for the references. So yeah, so these are the platforms. So yeah, so suppose whenever we start a particular project, for first thing we do as a designer is we do the research. So the research thing can be done by multiple ways. Like I can say how I design. You can like I am like just showing you how I start researching about a particular product. So I go to the GPT and I like like I gave a like detailed prompt what I am assuming what I am trying to build on that particular product. So let me go to a particular prompt. Yeah, so let's see this. Like I was recently designing a Airdo platform for one of our client, and I need to visualize the. I need to visualize the things. Visualize the idea in a very structured way. So I go to the GPT and I say like I am designing a Airdo platform for a country Kenya. So this is for Kenya, and I need some icons to use. So is there any regional way to use? Regional way a user identifies a wallet icon, because you know what, in different region of world, user behavior is different. Like we in India actually follow various kind of design patterns. We follow minimalism, we follow maximalism, we follow cyberpunk designs. Okay, so we have multiple ways to convey our user experience. But for other parts of the world, they have their own way to define these design guides. So first of all, whenever you are designing stuff for your clients, research about for what region they are targeting, what region the user base will be using that product. So first of all, that is the very good point to start your research. So yeah, you can get your result based on that. For Kenya, whatever they use. Okay, so this is something. Next, we have some pre-built assets, and we have some pre-built assets, and we need some variant of that particular asset. You can just paste it to GPT and ask like, I have this asset and I need a refined version of that. So give me a refined version with a proper background color or any like revised color. So GPT will provide you that. And suppose, as I showed you, this is the coin I made from GPT, and I gave it to Midjourney, and they just made a complete loop video for me, and I used that in a GIF format in my website. Okay, so you can in that way you can conduct your entire user research, and once you have enough material to like go for the documentation part, you can make everything in a low wise way. I can show you some user flows. Mm, not this one. Where just a minute. See, yeah, this one. Yeah, what is the question? Yeah, we'll come to that tools like for gradients and font families. I'll come to that. So, initially we were talking about some research part. So, let's finish that. Then we'll come. So whenever you are like, as I said, the first thing you have to do is research. So when you have finalized things, how you want to make your product, make your website, then the first thing you have to do is structure your entire file so that it could have a better documentation, and it could help developers further to develop the entire site, right? So you have to set up a entire file with detailed folder structure. Like first of all, you have to set a cover so that it have a very nice preview for your project. Next, you have to set your design system components in your file, so that you can have multiple variation of one particular component. Like say, suppose you have a button and you need multiple variation. You need a hover state. You need active state, or any inactive state. You need multiple variation of your icons, so you can do that. You can set up an entire icon library for your entire file, so that you can use you can maintain a consistency of the all of the visuals. You can make some cards, you can make some badges, you can make some filters. Okay, so you can also build some variation of your models. And next you have to go for the visuals with feature based sections. Like don't go for any scattering scattered screens. I have seen some beginners, those who are working on a project or product, They just go for a screen. They even don't rename that. They even don't follow a proper auto layout. They just go for a screen and make some make one by one by one, and they don't have any proper grouping, like which section is defining which particular feature. So always whenever you are building a particular product, so make sure you have a proper grouping and proper documentation whatever you are building. So in that case, I'm saying airdrop platform for Kenya. So you can see like I have designed an entire platform with module based features. Like we have the primary airdrop platform, initially how it will work, it will show the leaderboards, how it will show the task list, and before signing, before connecting your wallet, how it will have the like empty states. Okay. So once we log in, how the user profile will show up here, and the task lists, the buttons. So this is how you can go for maintaining the states. Next, you can design multiple screens for your widgets, models, okay, like any like specific component you have. So make sure also like don't forget to put comments for your developers who are developing, because you can't you as a designer, your task is to use some proper documented way so that your developers can develop it easily, right? So to make the process smooth and interaction very like flawless, you can put like hands-on notes here, like how the animation should work, how the screen should look like, is there any anomalies, while developing while the developer platform can happen or not. So these are the some steps. And also don't forget to make a multiple variation of one website. Like you are building a website for multiple devices, right? You have desktop screens, you have tab screens, and you have mobile screens. So uh, screen to screen the components varies. You can see like the logo here in mobile version is different, and logo here in desktop version is different. So be specific on that. Be like careful what you are what you are designing, and how it will be handled in different devices, so that it should look clean, right? So this is something you have to follow. And once you have finished your entire work, you have some spare screens, some unused concepts, so you can just move that in a draft file, so that it could be stored in a separate way, and we can if we need something separately, we can go through that stuff in later discussions. And also any documented assets you have. So this is a way you should structure your entire project while designing a platform.
If you just open one screen, it will be helpful for me to ask because I don't know the technical names. So from this
Okay,
screen, you can
color
open
grid.
whatever you want, whatever window you want. I mean, the verified tick sign I have seen, and it's not like the usual tick sign we see in other websites. So can you tell us some sources
Oh,
from where we can take up this kind of, I mean, icons or this kind of assets which can lie down to our own theme? Is it provided by the client? I think it is not. I think it's on
no.
designer that, yeah. So can you suggest us
So
some
like,
sites?
yeah, sure. Like that's that I already suggested while my presentation. Like we have just let me open. Yeah. So we have few tools, and I specifically use these tools. And whatever you are seeing that for that particular project, so I have used these tools only. Right. So you are talking about that tick mark, right? Tick mark in a custom way. So I can show you how I have made this. So this is not looking as usual. So just let me put a tick. So I have used icon sacks icon library to make that particular tick. Let me come tick mark. Yeah. So you can see that this is the main icon. that is used for this part, right? Uh, and it has multiple variation. It have linear variation. It has like bulk variation. It has so for that particular purpose, I have used the bold variation. Okay, and I made the size. How much is the size? 120, 120. Okay, this is the size. You can see that now it is looking something like this. Now what you can see, like this, there is some linear gradient, right? Gradient so, in top there is a like light effect, and in like bottom there is a green darker effect. So if I like break down this component, yeah, this is the linear gradient I have used. You can see like I have the design like color tokens here. So if I made this, so see, this is the like gradient, and I have already made my color tokens for whenever when I was designing the like design system. So I'm using that color from here. Uh, let's pick some green. Yeah. So you can see like it's looking similar like this. Now you can see there is a very slight stroke effect. So that has also a linear effect, right? So how to make that? So if you see that particular stroke effect, it has these two colors. It has these two strokes, so with the different opacities. And one more thing, so to make it as a finishing touch, we have added one filter property as pulse lighter plus lighter. Okay, so you can just make it like this. Like you can go for a stroke and make it inside, make it a little bit bold, uh, bold, yeah, and then go for linear gradient here. Paste the color you want. And see, you can now you can see like this stroke is something like that, and adjust the gradient styling just like this. Now you can see that this is looking something similar. Okay, but there is still one thing missing: the fine tuning. So for that, I am adding the filter plus light, that is giving a shiny effect to that particular asset. And you can see a like a very layered drop shadow here. So if I show you the shadows, yeah, you can see multiple layer of drop shadows added here. So there is a Figma plugin that we can use to make beautiful shadows. Yeah, you can use that plugin to generate shadows. It has a very realistic effect here. So just you have to do you have to just pick that particular color, and you can apply for shadows. See, these layers already came from the plugin. So this is how you can make custom components from like predefined like pre-made components. So you don't have to like make it from scratch. You just use one icon, do some gradient work, and then added some shadows, and it will look completely different from the actual one. So this is how that is what I was talking about in that slide. Like don't make stuff from entire scratch. Go for some findings, assemble that, adapt, and polish as per your project requirement. That is the thing
But
I've
what I
done
have
here.
seen is like that you picked up a basic icon that we took, and rest of, though you are telling that like we have to do nothing, just assembling, but I have seen what you have tried, I mean what you have did right now, and I think all have enjoyed this. I think a single tick is taking this much amount of a patience and a sense of coloring to make. And so now people should think that how Swastik Das designed the entire page. And that proves that the introduction is not failing. And this
I can
is the
show you one more project.
sure.
So you're coming about like ideas, right? So this was a airdrop platform I just showed. That is for Kenya, and I have designed. So this is one more product. Uh, this is a one like mobile application. So the mobile application name is Breeze. So the problem statement was that the client want to fetch fetch user device location, and get the AQI data of that particular location, and turn that data into a digital collectible NFTs, and so that they can make users aware about the environmental conditions. And this particular application is for London.
It's
I
a
think you
deep-in
guys
project,
know
right,
that London.
Siddha?
Yes, this is a
It's
different
a
project.
deep-in
So
project.
this is a yeah, yeah. So
Now it's
the
coming in my domain, so I think I can relate now that what kind of project is this?
uh, yeah. So like our client is from London, and this application is still in development, so this is not finished yet. We're working on that. So you can see multiple comments. Uh,
Swastik, I have a question here.
yeah.
So how do you can you show the applications once more? Yeah. So the how do you maintain this curve-like structures and yes, all those figures which you are doing?
Oh, so for that, I have to build the components entirely from scratch. Suppose you are seeing that cloud, right? Let me break down that. What you are seeing here as a cloud. So how to build that particular asset? Let me take a circle, pick a color from, I'm picking, this is a pure white. Right? So this is a entire circle. So how to get that blurry effect? We know that in Figma we have effects panel, and we have a layer blur effect. Okay. So set it as 80, not 80, 20. Yeah, set it as 20 and copy it. Now we have multiple shapes overlapping one after another. So you have one more option from here. You can make it as a union. So now you can see this has formed a cloud. So that's how I made that particular component. And this is one cloud, and I have just put copied that particular asset, and just overlap one by other. This is how this entire visual is done. So you can see I have created the entire component, different prototypes, different states for that. So this is a very uh, next thing. The first thing is the problem statement. So our user, so our main client, he's a environmentalist, and he wants an application to fetch user location, and get the AQI details from that particular location, and convert that data into a digital collectible NFTs. So that is the main agenda, and he want application to showcase the entire thing and make the community user community for that. And this will be used by the people of London. So there are some issues with London air quality that was in the past few years, if you follow the news. So that is something they are building for to build that concern about the environmental sustainability or environmental concerns, and some movements. So this is the main agenda, and we have to build an application from scratch. So we took that problem statement, broke down the entire thing in a detailed visual way. So this entire thing is about air quality, right? Air quality, pollution, uh, so environmental stuff. So we made the theme as it is yeah, like air space, and whatever element we have, that will be floating in air. You can see, that's why you can see the sky, you can see the clouds, and you can see some black effects here. That is actually defining the smokes floating in our air. So these are some details we have made. And if I show you in prototype, you can see the clouds moving from one screen to another. So yeah, anyone saying uh, inspect modes for Figma? No, not we don't have any inspect mode because mm, I'll show you like how to inspect the like paddings, the dimensions from Figma. So there is a shortcut key to use that. So yeah, you can see that these are all prototype, and you can see that clouds overlapping, and there is a bar button. These are the onboarding screens. So if I move that, you can see a slight transition of clouds. So that all thing is made using prototyping. Yes, everything from Figma. Like nothing, just you have your initial screen, right? In your initial screen, your clouds are placed like that. So whatever what I have done here, this is the first onboarding screen, right? You can see the main badge. You can see, right? So this is the variant. What I have done, I have put it in a frame and just slightly moved it in top position from the center position. That is what it takes, and added some after delay. Like I have added a after delay animation here, with 1 millisecond, and it will have a smart animate, and it will like play in a linear way. It have a 600 millisecond of duration of motion, so it will like play in a loop. So everything is made on Figma. You can see the progress bar, you can see the range bars, you can see multiple like drag and drop. There is a drag and drop uh, interaction. So everything is made using Figma. There are some other tools also to prototype. I will come to that one by one. So like yeah, so this is the problem statement, and we made that application. And I can show you the main part where the location is fetching. So once you connect your wallet through your the social logins, there will be some terms and condition. You have to fill a entire form to get your data. Like you have to fill your some basic details. Okay, there are some questionnaires we have, so that we can collect user data properly, for so that you can map our users what like their health status is. So I not don't like I'm not going for the like entire form part. So let's just go to that location fetching part. So it will ask user to enable their device location. Yeah. So you have to allow allow to access the location. Once you allow, you have to like see your terms and condition. You have to allow and proceed. And this is the page where, based on the AQI data, you guys, I think we guys know that AQI means air quality index, right? So in air quality index, there are different parameters. That is NO2, that is CO2, SO2, NH3, uh, CO, carbon monoxide. So there are multiple parameters. So based on that parameters, there is an algorithm that is generating a visual pattern that will be treated as the NFT image. And we are not saying it as NFT, we are saying it as earmark, so that it aligns with the particular branding. So earmark. So generally, what we say, that is NFT, right? And non-fungible tokens. So in that case, we are not talking it as NFTs. We are talking it as earmark. You can see earmark
Okay,
002.
okay.
That
I
is
mean, you
my
can
own earmark.
just give a
So
token name. I mean, right? I mean, in the backend, it's a NFT basically.
the NFT. This is the NFT. But for branding, to maintain the branding
Yeah.
consistency, we are naming it something like that.
Okay.
So
So if
like
I just,
based
I
on
mean,
the
I have a question. I mean, I think
yeah
it's not your domain only, but if I just mint the proof of air, and then
yeah
I think I have to pay the gas fees, right, to mint the air proof. So what will I
yeah
get? I mean, if the collectible is getting sold, then I will get money, right?
not like this is not selling or buying a particular NFT. I am minting a free NFT which is made upon my location's AQI data. So This is not a NFT buying or minting platform. This is just like a social awareness platform where I can see the other users minting their own NFTs in their application, and based on that, I can get an idea about the AQI status in different locations, and based on that I can take some remedies, take some actions or as per my health conditions. Suppose I have minted my earmark and there are some pollution in my area, so as per my health condition there is a AI that will suggest me which health awareness I should follow. Like I should follow if I should avoid smoking, or I can smoke or not. Okay, if I should take any the diesel based transportation, or I should follow cycling, or go by walk, anything health related conditions. So that is the main agenda of that particular application, creating awareness. So yeah, this
Okay, okay, Swastika, means it is a question from my side.
yeah.
Means I was seeing your designs,
Mhm.
and means really they are very nice. So how you make each of the designs so clean? Because means I saw my some of my friends they are making means the wireframing is means sometimes means I cannot even understand what the design is trying to tell. But means your designs are very clean.
So
So any tips?
it's all coming from research. Nothing is coming from like out of mind. I have thought, okay, so let's do it. So everything is clearly discussed with client, well documented, and that's why I was saying ki, documentation is the first and most important part to start a particular project. When I started that particular problem statement, I just go to the GPT and randomly brainstorm like what are the visual ways I can depict that entire brand. So from that, I get an idea. I can get a yearly vibe in the entire platform. So since it's on the pollution based, since it's the entire theme is on controlling the pollution, keeping the air clean. So from that part. So this is coming from research. Yeah. Say, yeah, Shubho, you can go.
Yeah, yeah. I have just random 8 to 10 rapid fire round. Okay,
Mhm.
so if you are ready, so we can go about that. Rapid fire questions. Eight random 8 to 10 questions.
Okay.
So my first question is describe design in just one word.
Like more spending time more on research and less on visuals.
Okay. If you could add one crazy feature on to Figma, what would it be?
Uh, that is a question. So like I will add uh, actually that is already there. I wished if we could turn our designs in code from the Figma directly. So that was my like I was always want to, but recently Figma launched all that feature Figma makes. So I think whatever we have in Figma, that is fine. I what we can think right now is if we could publish our website in a domain directly from Figma by building design and by converting them that code, then that will be fine. Like just like Webflow, just like we have Framer, so that will be a cool stuff. Yeah,
We can do that in Canva.
yeah.
So my next question is that one common mistakes beginner make in UX UI.
So they don't go for like study. They don't learn about the UX tools first. They just jump on the Figma and go for building screens, building buttons, building cards. That is the main mistake. You should study your domain first. What are the UX tools? What are the color theories? Then only go for designing.
Okay, as I also in beginners mode, I will take that. So what's the harder, designing a pixel perfect UI or explaining your design to a client?
Extremely not to design to client.
Okay. So, worst feedback you have ever got in just 3 word.
What's feedback? I think wow, in a work culture I work, there is a very constructive process to give some feedback and work on that. So, but in a initial stage of my career, when I was working for some freelance works, like the worst feedback is, can we make the logo size little bit bigger? So every time I am going for a particular design, the client is asking for that. I am like, I just literally fade up, like, to convey them, this is the exact size this particular screen need. So
Okay. So, apart from Figma, what is the one tool you can live without?
yeah, so that one is, I'll say, right.
Uh, that's interesting.
This is for motion designing stuff. So you can design motion elements and assets from here. And one more tool was there, but recently it got shut down. That is Phase. Actually, I was they are shutting down. Yeah. So I used to make some assets from Phase also for animations, like quick animations. But yeah, for now I can say right.
Okay. So, if Figma suddenly crashes in middle of your deadline, what would the first word you say?
I generally I will generally take a leave for that day because I don't have anything to work.
Uh, last
I
one.
definitely know what was he going to say. If
So, my last
so,
question is that any weirdest client request you have ever heard?
Hmm. Yeah, that is in my organization, I was working with government for a particular platform. So they are like trying to convince me some random stuffs, like put that button color green, put that button color pink, put that button color like a gray, black, anything. Like there are no design tools for like building any government stuffs. Like just they have, we have to follow their what they need. They need some colorful stuffs. That is the all thing in UI UX. They don't know anything. So the I most of the random things I got from the all of my government plans. So I exactly can't show you the platform because it's confidential, but if I could, I could show
Yeah.
you like other things. Yeah,
Okay.
there's
Yeah. Thanks for the other answers.
yeah.
Uh, any more questions we have in the chat box? I guess.
Okay, Swastik, the means I'm
Hello.
asking you a random question.
Okay.
Yeah, uh, can you share any experience of means what motivated you to come into the means the field of design, or what means you are in the field of design? Any reason?
Uh, Actually, I started my career as a front end developer. Like I was my goal is to like be a very good front end developer in a long run. But uh, for my initial days when I was working in a organization as a FE, so we have our own design team. They are designing stuff. So I'm going to implement that. So whenever I'm going to implement that, I just randomly like why this button is not perfect, why the pixel is not in a proper properly maintained in a proper dimension, why there is no design guidelines for us to develop. So I literally got busted to the designers, and finally I said, you don't have to do, I'll make the design and I will only code that. So that's how it started in my first organization. Then I splitted my work balance just like that, 50% design, 50% code. And eventually, when I am shifting from one organization to another organization, that ratio got changing. Like that is getting 40% design, 50 for 50 60% design, and 40% code, and eventually it is getting 100% design, no code. So the initial motivation was frustration from the another designers.
Yeah, yeah, Dada, Amio, means I can also feel the same way sometimes. When I see some designs and just I just see them random colors come to the view, I feel like I should have done or I should have made the design.
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
totally understand you.
Okay, how do you deal with this? Which kind of clients? Can you specify like
Like those kind of clients which are really irritating and try to change the design. Uh,
So in that case, I stop thinking, stop using my brain. Whatever they want, I just do that. If it is going to be a trash, then let it be a trash. Okay, because I can't lose my mental peace for some random clients. So I don't want to do that. So whatever they need, if they need their trash, I will make a trash for them. That is the main main rule I follow while dealing with that kind of things.
So
Actually, I have one more question that how to start a
Yeah, go. How to start?
freelancing in designing field.
So like there are multiple ways. If you have good connections in your network, like those who are working, you can get some connection from their connections. Okay. I, then you can go for maybe like running in public. You can post whatever you are designing in Twitter or LinkedIn, and say that you are open to work or anything. So these are steps. Like, or if you show your presence and make your branding publicly, then people will know that you can design, you can do stuff. Then they will come to you and give some work if they have any requirement. So in that way, you can approach clients for freelancing.
okay, I
Yeah,
am just
make.
sharing one thing I have seen from Swastik. I mean, we were in binary KGEC. I have seen this guy talking on phone in bloody English with his client about a freelance project. I have seen him, so I know how much struggle it can give to a designer. I mean, we all are doing jammings, we all are doing fun, and in the corner, in the very far corner of KGEC, Swastik da with his phone and his earpods, just talking with his clients. Like there are some very big things, and same thing occurred for Hacktropica. Like we were going for dinner and some like music playing. Suddenly Swastik's phone got rung and he just snapped from the room. I mean, get out from the room and whatever he did for 2 3 hours and then returned. So I have seen that
Yeah,
how freelancing can be hectic.
yeah, like I stopped doing freelance jobs actually because they are very hectic for me. I stopped all the freelance works. I can't handle they are like random requirements. So that's why.
And a very theoretical
Yeah, go
question,
ahead.
I think the new people will relate with this question. There is the biggest thing is
Mhm.
giving the quotation of money. This is the very big deal for a freelancer
Yeah.
or like for a single people who is doing in tech industry. So what we do as a developer, we see the design that we have to build this, and take a note. If I am like for me, I am a backend and web developer, so I take the note that what I have to do. I can make an estimate from my mind. But if when you are a designer, you are I mean you are just touching an idea. You just as a bare metal, you have an idea and you have to shape everything. You have to figure out everything. So how as a designer you give the code because you don't have to estimate like I have to make this and I have to estimate this. So how you give a code that also I mean be a client friendly and a designer friendly both.
So before, like after the first meeting about hearing the all the requirements, I actually took 2 or 3 days, specifically 1 or 2 days to make a PRD. That is a project requirement document, and list out all the modules I have to build. Suppose I am building a company website, and what are the sections there there will be in the website, like landing section, landing screen, about section, features section, contact section, right? So I initially I just list out all the modules I have to build, and next I what I see which have the most of the complexity, and I list out the complexity. The hero section has some complex assets, so I have to build that from scratch. So it will need me 2 or 3 days. So based on that, charge a particular minimal amount or on that particular module. After that, we have the second module. I see that this second module is a little bit easier to do, like about section. There is no much animations. There will be some text stuffs, some headings, subtext, some descriptions. So this is easy to make, right? So this will have some lesser charge from the hero section. So after that, we have feature screen. So in features, there will be functionalities. One component will have multiple states. So I have to make it in 2 or 3 days. So it will take more money. So like more time and more money. So based on that, like I break down things in module wise, and based on that, I charge individual quotation for that features, and ultimately sum of all of them and make a final quotation. Obviously you have to see how much experience you have. If you are a beginner designer, you can't charge a huge amount. You have to be very in a very balanced quotation for that case.
How you will be designing the landing. You can add a aeroplane animation, like it's totally on you. So suppose at least to show the client I mean just a draft that your application can be this, and I will charge this against the components. So suppose the client is saying that भाई तू छोड़ दे, मतलब वो फ्लाइट बनाने की जरूरत नहीं, तू बस मुझे ये चीज बना दे तो कितना लगेगा. So and if the client on a meet suddenly asks this kind of demands, I mean it will let you down once again to think what to pitch. So how to get out of this kind of situations? And I mean, am I expressible? I mean, what actually my doubt is, like the negotiation. If the negotiation starts from money, I mean not from money. Suppose the client is saying कि भाई इतना जरूरत नहीं है, तू इतना बना दे. अगर I mean, if this kind of situation arises, so how you defend this?
So in that case, I particularly focus on what their brand actually defining to that user, what their brand actually serving to their user, right? So yeah, I just make a comparison document. So currently you have this platform, and this is getting this number of users, and if you improve that particular thing in a certain way I am explaining you, you will get this amount of hike in your user base, in your call to action, in your particular functional usage. So this will elevate your entire business. So you can go, you should go for this. You not only you can, you should go for this approach. So yeah, I just show them what it will look after I improvise that. So if we show them the numbers, they will get the clarity, like okay, so he's saying that, so it could improve our overall user engagement in that much of number, and this is very reasonable way. And he is showing the entire explanation why it will boost the user engagement. So yeah, this price is reasonable. I have convinced clients in that way. Clients come to me and with a very minimal requirement. They just need a showcasing website. They don't know what they want to do. They don't have a clear vision. I saw that, yeah, so this your brand is serving that particular purpose. So if you are working, if you want a particular landing page only, I can do that. But if you think in a broader perspective, if you think for a long term vision, so you could do this. You can do this, and eventually you can build your customer base, your user base in a very uh, well structured way. So if you follow these guidelines, so that's how you have to show some value here. So that's how. There is a overall domain designing a product. That is why it is called product design, and I am a product designer. And there are multiple steps before going for the screens, UIs. we have to fix the branding part, right? How the logo will look like, what colors we will use, what are the typefaces we will use. For the in that case, let me show you one more thing. So this is one coin launchpad I was making for one of my clients, and we have to do it from like the very first we have a just a single statement like what will be the what the platform will do. Then we have the name from client. The platform name will be coin it. Okay, so we can launch coin from that particular platform. Then I just ideated yeah.
On this is live, I
Yeah,
think.
this is no, actually this is actually making you can find the Twitter page in Twitter,
Yeah, I have seen it. I
naming
mean, I
by
have seen it on Twitter and like some other ecosystems. They have also created
yes.
their own Telegram groups. I have seen recently.
Yeah, so the product is currently under development. We are integrating backend with the entire front end. So functionalities are on pipeline. So yeah, so initially the client have the name only coin it. She or he they don't know like how it will look like, what the branding will look like. So we made an entire scope like what is the core concept in a one line. What will be the story arc for the entire brand visual? Okay, and what will be the UX language for that? And after once clients finalize this, we go for multiple variation of that logo. First of all, this was the first variation we made for the logo. Like this is the first branding. You can see like I have explained the entire thing, why I have made these color as my choice and why I have made this logo like this. So I made a detailed documentation on that, and also a dark and white variant. Then the client said, no, like I don't like this pattern. I need something with visual asset, not a word mark. So then we go for another approach that is a like more visual based approach, and explain why we have used that particular the visual pattern. See, like this platform is launching your coin, and coin launching means you have a idea and you can like launch it in a form of coin, right? So what you can state idea in visual form, that is a bulb, right? Idea means bulb. This is a very common visual. And coin, how can you make a coin? You if you focus on that middle part only, you can see like this is looking like a coin. This part only, this bulb filament, just like this. So yeah, so this is coming in a combined way. So this is the bulb, this is your idea, and the glass is the coin, the yellow glass. So this is how branding is made. Now in that step, we finalize all the color pattern, color palettes, and the typefaces we will be using. Next, we go for the design tokens. So as part of my own branding, I have made all the design tokens that the developers will use there in their styles, in their config files, that will be used throughout the entire platform. Once we documented that, then we go for making the UI components, and we are utilizing those colors we have defined in our brand identity and design tokens, and then we go for UI. So this is a step like first you have to go for your branding, then only the UI. Okay.
So I think Shubham
Mhm.
has something to say. So Shubham,
Yeah. Yeah. So Swastik Bhaiya, basically I like to introduce you to Princey. So basically she is the designer of Hacktropica as well as our robotics club AC. So from her we will hear something.
Yeah, sure. Go
Princey,
ahead.
Princey.
Hello, Swastik Bhaiya. I
Hi.
am Princey, a part of designing team from Robotics Club AEC. Actually, Robotics Club is going to conduct the event of designing context. So
Okay.
in upcoming days, so I would like you to request to join us as a judge in the event.
Yeah, sure. Like what kind of designing? Like this is on UX design part, or you are talking about something related to robotics or hardware design?
No, actually, this bhaiya totally belong to means UI UX and designing of posters and everything related to designing. It's
Sure.
totally even dedicated to designing.
Sure, I'll be happy to join. Connect me whenever you are like organizing that. Acha, I think one guy have raised his hand from.
Yeah, Swastik
Yeah,
Bhaiya. Yeah.
hi, hi,
Swastik Bhaiya, hello. So I
hi.
had two things to which I am quite confused currently. Right. So one is that whenever suppose you are building a landing page of any specific product or service, so I have faced
Yeah.
an issue where even after incorporating the main hero text and all and a side element of for drawing the attention, I feel that the overall page has some vacant points, or it might look a bit vacant, like there is not much of thing in the landing page. So means how can we solve this issue? Because apart from the hero text and some details that need to be present and a side element, but the rest of the part looks quite vacant, kind of. So how do we fill it or make it a fulfilling view?
See, like this is called the minimalism, right? So first, this is that main point is not like I have to fill my entire screen with assets, stuffs, so that it will look compact. You have to understand what your product needs, what your product needs from the visual. What are the correct treatment for your the platform, right? So if it is getting some extra space, try to fill it with some minimal assets that will just balance the text with the if you like go for only text, only heading text, subtext, then again like descriptive text, then it will float the entire page with just text elements, right? So to balance that text part, we need some assets that have some visual components, right? So apart from text, you can build some small components, small like interactive elements. I can show you one stuff that has
Yeah, it would be great if you can show one.
yeah. So as the introduction said, like I am currently working with Metabodom, that is a Web3 studio, right? So we have
Yeah.
a daughter company based on Dubai. Just a minute. So Yoxis, yeah, Yoxis.com. So this company is named as Deoxys. This is also a Web3 studio, and it is based on Dubai, right? Okay. So this is a simple portfolio, and we have a simple statement initially. Initially, whatever you are seeing, these things are not there. We have only these things. Like we can ship protocol to product, and we can launch smarter in Web3, and we have a CTA button that will be redirect to the Calendly link. Okay. Initially, when I was designing that product, we have these statement only and these button. We don't have any idea what will be there, how we will balance them, because we don't have any much content for them. So we took for like some visual adjustment. You can see like this is the entire Deoxys branding, and we have some little short keywords like this is a Web3 studio, and we work worldwide. And the main statement here is protocol to product. We ship products from directly to protocol. You can see like different Web3 related stuffs are passing through that Deoxys channel. There are some like blockchains, there are some like coins, there are some like ecosystem tools we use, and we are building DeFi, gamify, NFT, DAOs. So that is how we adjusted the balance between visual and text. Yeah, someone saying anything? Yeah, Shubham.
Yeah, it's a question about that. When I say the word Hacktropica, what you feel that we should incorporate in the website or the landing page, or just what comes to your mind?
So this is like something related to like tropical region, and it could have some summer themes if it is happening in summer. You are talking about Hacktropica, like from Tropica word. If I mind map these particular brand name in several multiple words, I can get few. So that is coming in my mind. And if I go for the entire website design, I will build that kind of assets, and it will be if it is happening in the tropical seasons like summer season, then that is like exactly matching the theme, right?
In April, and yeah, it's
Yeah,
totally tropically themed, and that's why we have chosen a tropical animal as our mascot, the sloth, and it's totally
yeah,
matching like our name and the design.
yeah, exactly. Like so Yeah, that is coming from the mind mapping, right? You have a one name and you have to expand it multiple keywords that will be converted in visuals. Yeah, Shuryans can say.
Yeah, Bhaiya, another question I had is that I have seen a lot of Web3 related websites. So what I find is that they are means one of the most beautiful websites I have seen are related to Web3 only. So means how do we design a specific thing for Web3? Like as you have you might have shown us two projects, right? One for I guess that breathe one,
Yeah.
and another one you showed deoxys. So like this, so means how do we get to that level so that we
Okay.
can do something wow kind of
Yeah, so
design?
like you have
Yeah.
to understand like Web3 is not that much knowing domain. Like everyone doesn't know about Web3 in a in a detailed way, right? Only the developers, except the developers.
Yeah.
So we have to make it in a way so that the users can relate with that stuff, so that user don't have to fear that new technology. Like if they like fear about the thing, this is a new technology. I don't know what is a wallet, how to connect that, how can I get my own wallet, they don't have any idea, right? So you have to be very clear about your storytelling, your UX writing, and your transition states inside a particular function, so that the user got engaged while a particular action. Suppose you are doing a transaction. So if you show them like transaction with this hash is happening in this hard way, user might get confused because they are from non-tech background, right? So you have to show a very engaging UX writing there. So you have to show like hang tight, we are doing your transaction for you, or something experimental. As I showed you that Breeze app. Can you just tell me like overview? Can you say me that this is a Web3 application? Is that looking like a Web3 application or a simple app with a storytelling?
Which one are you talking? That breathe one or the one before that
Breeze,
you showed? I think I forgot the name exactly.
Breeze. I'm talking about the Breeze.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
At first glance, it was not looking for specifically Web3.
Yeah, so that is the thing you have to be concerned, like make the product in such a way that the users. Yeah, sorry.
Weather app. I was feeling like it's a weather
Yeah,
app
exactly.
initially, and after that I knew that
Exactly.
like the minting kind of things. The mint button suddenly got, I mean, looked up
Yeah.
on my eyes. Then I understood it's a Web3.
Exactly. Like I can show you one particular screen. So see, this is the wallet connection screen, and after that there will be a wallet connection modal. But suppose I am a user, I am a non-tech user. I don't know what is Web3. So how can I know about the wallet? What is a wallet? What the wallet exactly does? So I don't know about that. So I have put a simple button here to redirect to a learn more page where I can get to know about the wallet functionalities, how it will work, and how it will hold my information, everything about. So you have to educate your user while the user is interacting your application. So this is all about the UX writing. Through the UX writing, you have to educate your user the what are the UX3 concepts. Okay, that is the main thing.
And
Because
another thing, like in this design, what I first feel is wow, this is such a great design. So
yeah.
means what is the process to bring that wow factor to your design? Means for in my design, how can I bring that specific factor? Because in the designs I make, they look decent kind of, but there is the wow factor is missing in them. So how do we bring that?
First study this thing. First study about all the laws. Be like be very clear about what are the user experience laws we have to follow about our design. Then only you can get the clarity, like okay, so this will have this exact interactivity, and once you got that vision, yeah, my product will have this functionality and this interactivity, then search for different random inspirations. Like suppose I can remember when I was designing this application, the glass pattern for Apple was in trending, the liquid glass pattern. So like
Yeah.
didn't apply the liquid glass because it is not it was not properly like deaf friendly for the, because liquid glass is just introduced. Not we can't directly implement that in code in a very easy way, right? So I go for a like semi path that is keeping that glass pattern and also having a softer vibe with that cloud. So yeah, so follow some trends. What is exactly getting the like a viral like viral way in the market, in the industry. So you can follow that pattern, or you can innovate some already existing rules. There are, as I said, the minimalism. You can follow the minimalism. You can follow maximalism. You can follow neo brutalism. I think you guys have used Grade application, right? Grade. So
Yeah.
Grid
Yes.
has a very nice design system that is called neomorphism or neobrutalism. So this is something design pattern. So you have to know the different design patterns, which has some set standard set like UI libraries. So that's how you can experiment things.
Okay, that answered my queries. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, any question?
One another question that directly arises in my mind is that how does one means join Metaborong or the companies which you work in? Like we have seen the demos that you have shown us today, and I believe we all are pretty amazed by the designs that you showed us. So means how should one approach in their work so that they can slowly build up their skills and then join a company like that and they can actually build and ship such level of designs.
So, like you should have a very good portfolio, first of all. And portfolio means not that kind of portfolio that is showing only about you, your skills, tech stacks, and your previous experiences. A portfolio containing real works you have done. Okay, so you should have the domain exposure of different fields. Like Web 2 is the very common. Everyone have the Web 2 knowledge. Apart from that, we need the Web 3 field. You have to be very clear about the basic concepts of Web 3, like how a wallet works, how the transactions works, what are the swapping functionalities, how we can transfer tokens from cross chain. So how these things works, how the you so if you know the basics of Web3, then only you can educate your users. As I said, like you have to educate your users about that unknown paths, right? So you have to be very clear for that. Apart from that, you have to be very good at prompt engineering, because we don't use everything from scratch. As I said, like we use AI tools as our sidekicks. So AI tools are very essential for our daily to daily works. So we have to be very good at prompt engineering, and with not only Figma, you if you have any other tool knowledge like just like Rive, Phase, or Play, Jitter, then that will be better for us. Like not mandatory, but yeah, like you need that passion to learn all these tools, but you have to be very clear about Web3 concept, AI concepts. So that is the main fundamentals we follow while we hire any candidate.
Okay, thank you, Swastik. Okay, so can we just go for a rapid fire round?
Sure, sure.
Okay, so my number one question is, Bhaiya, what is your favorite text or font?
General science,
Pixel or the golden ratio?
golden ratio.
Do you like the dribble likes or you like the real users?
Sorry, which question?
Do you like the dribble likes or the real users?
Oh, okay. Obviously, the real users. If you go to my Dribble account, you will see nothing. I don't have any Dribble or DS account.
Okay. Next is, do you like to work on the laptop or on your desktop?
A laptop allows.
Infinite scroll or the pagination?
I will say infinite scroll.
Hamburger menu or the bottom navigation?
I will say like the context changes for different devices. For desktop, it is hamburger, and for mobile, it is button navigation. Like based on experience.
Okay. User empathy or the client empathy?
Both. You have to be
And you
balance both.
and last is the user journey map or the treasure map?
User journey map and another option.
Mm. Or the treasure map.
Oh, obviously user journey map.
Okay.
If you are in the front of a designer who laughs a lot, then I mean, he is a very basic designer who designs like you can see his designs that these are shit from me, but who loves a lot.
I will say nothing. I have nothing to do what others do. Like I will mind my own business. I don't have to prove anyone. I am doing my work and I am happy with that. I don't have that like much of time to prove something or make do some competition with any other what. So I'll do
मेरे को
nothing. I
मसला दे
just
दो. We want some spices as our front. I mean thumbnail section, but you are answering everything in a very peaceful way. So हमें कैसे बिस्किट
I
खिलाओगे?
don't like any hectic situations, right? I'm a very lazy person.
No,
I
no, no.
just
I would like to say one thing. Meg, if you want to see the negative side of Swastika, please come to AOT once.
No, I will
if
not.
you are designing under
Exactly,
my
the design team.
then I will roast, literally roast. Why this is this. But if I
We
have
will
to
be hosting
go
an
and
event.
compete with other, I never.
I think Swastika has given us an idea.
Yes, yeah.
We will host an event on this. This is roast the designs, and we will be presenting some set of designs, and Swastika will have a brutal roast with it, and we will call some other developers too in that field to roast it. But yeah, our next question is the worst hackathon project seen by Swastika.
A calculator app using HTML, CSS, JavaScript in diversion,
The best project
just to
Swastika has
calculate
ever
with
seen.
like addition, subtraction, division with AI. OpenAI API key has there. They are using AI to just calculate.
What was the first reaction on your mind after that? I mean, what is the word that it was in your mind after seeing this?
I just opened my phone's calculator. I said like I can do this tap tap tap, and this is doing this. Why we are using AI just tell me the truth? You are doing this just to win that particular AI tag, right? Am I right or wrong? Just I asked them that, nothing else.
Very interesting. The best project you have ever seen in a hackathon. I mean, that was stuck in your mind that, yeah, this is the project we want.
Best project. There are a lot of best projects I have seen, but something that actually made me like dumbstruck, like what I am seeing. One people I have seen in diversion, they are like making NFTs of human organs. This is a cool project, guys. Like I
She
have
is
never
my
seen
friend.
human
Unluckily,
trafficking.
she is my friend. She is my college mate. She is my friend who are building this. And literally, that team. I mean, I think it's a team of. I mean, there are a few girls in the team. So and
I don't remember the team members who
yeah,
was there, but
I
I
mean, there were some
remember
people.
that.
They literally came
Yep.
to like some pitching events with this project that we hosted after diversion of Web3. I mean Web3 projects. They came with that project and pitched among some people who are literally working in L1s. They came to us. So
I mean, they are trying to guys are trying to corporate make the corporate stuffs in organ trafficking, I guess.
it's sophisticated organ
No,
trafficking.
previous note, I have seen one project that was also in diversion. One team was doing an like building a AI model that we know like farmers don't have that much accessibility to credit cards, right? So that they can borrow loans or anything. So there was a platform that can analyze the soil of that particular land of a farmer and state the potential of that land, like how the land will how the land can give the potential crops in future days, and based on that one credit score is generated for them, and based on that based on that particular index, they could get some loans for their
I think
farming.
I can say the team name. It's Bongo Bolt 2, I guess, because they are the team who are building these kind of things. I can remember the team.
Yeah, I
And
don't actually remember the team names, guys
yeah,
names, but
exactly.
that I know really good. And one more thing, one other team I was judging, they are building RWA platform for lands. Okay, so based on the land's future like potential, how the land price could go, based on that, they are building RWA stocks. So that was one more project I have seen. So that has potential. The idea was having some flaws, but that has potentials. I know I think you know, like in Dubai, it is very like trending topic about
Mm-hmm.
talking about art.
Yes, exactly.
So,
Not in Dubai right now. In Vietnam, also a few days ago, I checked it that in Vietnam also
yeah,
RWA is getting a boom. They are easily
exactly.
grabbing the technology. So
Yeah.
best memory in a hackathon,
This memory,
not the chair sleep in binary. I will not include that.
best best memory. I can't say like that is in the mentor's room. Actually, can I say that?
It's
I
KGEC
think
thing.
everything. Oh,
It's a KGEC one.
not that KGC one. I guess just let me remember which hackathon. I think diversion night.
Yeah, then you can tell.
Can I tell, right? I
Yeah,
was like trying to get some sleep in a room. Then suddenly all the mentors come and चलो 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 उस रूम पे चलो उस रूम पे सब गाना बजा रहे हैं अभी हमें हमें बैठ के उस पे गाना सुनना होगा and everyone was out. They are not in their like sense. Everyone was drunk there. Binary actually, but actually I forgot a little bit. Binary पे क्या हुआ था? Uh, अच्छा अच्छा wait, that was not diversion, that was binary. Yeah. हाँ ये तो आगे ले गया था मुझे साइड के रूम
You
पे
are
और
exposed Meg.
yeah, it was make I now I remember that is not binary, that is yes binary, that is not like diversion one, binary, yes.
design market or the design culture that you really don't like and you think it should be abolished. Like the corporate people thinks now that office politics should be, I mean, decreased or like abolished. So what is the thing that you think it needs to be abolished?
Like first of all, let's come to the hiring part. I have seen few corporates, they are hiring candidates just like they are rejecting candidates just by asking them, do you have any certification? Do you have any of like courseworks? Because I like belong from a domain. I am from ECE domain, electronics and communication domain. I have zero background from like design domain. I don't have any design degree. I don't have any certification from any renowned organization. Whatever I have learned, just while doing work, right? So when any organization, any person asks for certification to judge the skills, then that is very bad thing. And I have seen few organizations, I can't name that, but they are like rejecting candidates just for that part, that point. Like they don't have any certifications, so you can't sit for that interview. So that is a very bad thing. And second one thing is, I think we should follow a constructive way to criticize or discuss the like existing changes. Suppose I'm working in a team and I have a manager and he's reviewing my entire design and he's just saying no, this is not looking good. So this sentence doesn't define anything. You have to be very specific about what is not looking good, why it is not looking good, and how you should how you think it could improve. So these are the pointers. You have to be very specific while you are reviewing a particular design. So like the constructiveness while doing a feedback.
Okay, got it. So now time for the last and most serious question. I think Shoham has also faced that same question and we are very much eager to learn about it. Swastik the
Mhm.
about relationships. This is the you can't avoid it. It's a must question.
Um,
Except, Just let me see the
Yeah.
participant list.
You have to tell about relationships, but in your own designing language.
Every if everyone hits a like, Swastik Da will tell his own real opinion. But I need at least 10-12 likes from the whole chat. This is our thumbnail getting recorded.
Just keep a balance between the UI and the UX, right? This is the thing I can say. UI is very important, right? UI will like match between you and the other person, but UX is also how she behave, how she interacts, how she is reacting, acting, reacting. So this is important. So give like importance to both UI and UX.
Shoham answered in a same way, like open source front end back end connection. He has answered in his own way, and like this is the best part of our ever. I mean, the session that can ever happen. And yeah,
And also one more thing,
yeah,
don't let her be a community file, right? Don't publish as a community file. Keep it private. Keep it in your close circle. That is-
is the I think is the golden line for designers' perspective that keep it private until it's become published and officially
Yeah,
launched. So yeah, it was
yeah,
amazing to talk with you, Swastikda. But we will like if you just stay with us for 5 more minutes, we have a small giveaway contest, and I think the
of course.
attendees can join with us. So time for the surprise, and we are hosting Hacktropica giveaway 2 officially. You can scan the QR. I am showing the QR more brightly. Surashish, please pin my screen now.
Yeah, sure. I'm doing it.
I think you can just scan the QR code and join the quiz, and we will be picking top 2 people from this quiz. And from the Robotics Lab AEC and Hacktropica team, we will be giving them some really good swags, you can say, during our Hacktropica days. So, and we will be punctual. The biggest thing, we will be punctual for everyone. So,
Okay, okay. So one question: can organizers participate?
yeah, you can participate, but swags, I think. But if Swastik the participates and like he wins, then he will get some special thing from us also. But you not.
Okay, okay.
And yeah, you can start joining. And I think Suryashish put the keyword of the giveaway in all our, I mean, WhatsApp proctored groups that everyone can. Who is joining with
Yeah,
make
we
them?
will be
I am
providing it.
not
Yeah.
joining. Someone is joining as make them, but it is not me.
I don't know who is joining from my side also, but it's okay.
So as तुमको दे
Okay,
देंगे.
okay. I
So just 1 more minute and then we will start. And so Asita, I can tell you the questions that we have added are like literally well researched questions. It's not like very newbie kind of things.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so rules are simple. 15-second time. You can like you have to answer the quizzes, and we will be picking one team. Sorry, one top 2 people, and we will give him some rewards from Hacktropica side. And the rewards will be showcased in our page very soon. You will be seeing the prize that you will be given. So if only 2 people joins the session, then also I have no problem. We will be going with 2 peoples. So Shubham, is it shared on our socials or will I start?
I guess you can start because the persons who are in the meeting, they have just took the trouble to be in the meeting. So I guess they should get the opportunity.
Then
What do you
also
say?
I am just sharing the keyword of the giveaway.
Okay.
Being kind as a sloth. Okay, so already five people has joined us, and we have already wait for 2 minutes. I will not hold Swastikda anymore, whatever our contest be. So let's start with the contest. Yeah, sure, you can ask. You can unmute yourself,
Actually, I
please.
have to know. Am I audible?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I have to know this event. I mean, this quiz is happened on main or the mid.
Sorry.
I mean, the link. मतलब जो स्कैन करने से आया है ना,
हाँ, स्लीडो
ये
खुला है
वाला
क्या
जो
स्कैन करने
जब
पे?
हम असल में हम बोलना चाहते हैं कि वो स्कैन करने से स्कैनर स्कैन करने से जो अ, आया था उसमें तो हम फॉर्म फिलअप कर दिए तो इसलिए मेरा नाम दिख रहा है पौर्णा चक्रवर्ती तो वहाँ पर ही क्या वो क्विज आएगा
हाँ हाँ, थोड़ी देर आप
Yeah,
वेट
yeah,
करो, मैं
yeah. It's
देखता हूँ.
okay. It's okay. It's okay from you. It's okay from your side. It's done.
ओके, सो
इधर ही
जस्ट
आएगा
हाँ, वहाँ पे आ जाएगा, आप देखना अभी आ जाएगा. Okay, so people has asked 1 more minutes from us because they are like now they are getting very much eager. Okay, so the first question is coming on your screen. That is this. So how is the question, Swastik? I mean, from the second question.
Yeah. So the problem is not a principle of good UI design.
Yeah, you can see the leaderboard that the code bird is on number one. Till now, this is the first lap, and Amit Kumar is on second. And we will be going to the next question right now. 9% answered video editing. Wow.
I think this is a tricky question. It has two answers.
Swastik, is the majority correct? What do you think?
Yeah, obviously this is correct, but if you have pro plan, then option D is also applicable.
I have a question. Who has done .exe? I want to know that.
I really don't know a fact how it is happening. We are now at the 10th question and we started with 6 audience and now we have 13. Like the questions are getting to the end and the viewers are joining a lot. Okay, so once again it's time for the leaderboard. So everything is at same position, like Code Bird is on 1 and Amit Kumar is on 2.
Okay, I want to know how is make them on fourth.
Someone intentionally making me lose in the contest. I can also join as Swastik Bose and say that Figma supports EXE, while who will cover me?
I think it's something fishy.
Now it's for some development kind of questions. Even this is a very good question. If anyone can answer it, it's a very good question. If anyone knows the code. Okay. I am really happy that you know the code. Because this is not a very common code that people uses 409. It's a bit rare code that we use. Can anyone tell me what is ACID compliance? Anyone from the audience? If you can, I will not force. Okay, so if you know the
I
answer,
guess atomicity, consistency, I and D was something I forgot.
देखो senior भूल
D,
गया
I
है
guess
अभी.
for yeah, yeah, so
Swastik, your junior is forgetting ACID. So what do you want? I mean, some motivation for him. One to one motivation.
to revise database for placements actually.
Swastikta will say, I will not tell him anything. I will be silent.
क्या कर रहा है अभी एक प्लेसमेंट आने वाला है कर ले ठीक ठाक से
चल रहा है.
हाँ प्लेसमेंट
See, we are at 14th question and we have 14 audience right now. We started with 6. So the last question is here. Okay, now it's time for the overall leaderboard, and from this leaderboard, we will be choosing two people. Okay, so Amit Kumar is at
Glad that
number
you
one,
lost.
and Shubhankar Chakraborty is on option two. So please drop your email IDs to any of the organizers or hacktropic@gmail.com. Directly mail to this with your official email ID, and our team will contact him as soon as the prize is here. Glad that make them lost. Bye. So okay, so
Because it was me.
I just don't know why my name is on fourth, but who has done it is good.
okay, so those who not made their places, like Codebird gave a good fight till lap two, but after that something happened. So yeah, so those who join, I mean those who are in top two, Shubhankar Chakraborty, I think Shubham should take a screenshot of it, and also a recording is going on. I think we should,
Already done.
yeah. Please contact us or drop your email IDs in the chat section, and our team will contact with you as soon as possible. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for being with us. Sorry for my grammar. I am very good in English. Yeah, thank you so much for joining with us. Thank you, Swastik Da, for joining with us. And we are really
Yeah, thank you, Sastika.
Yeah, like, thanks for inviting me. Like, really nice to meet you all.
okay. So
Yes, sir.
on
In
Really,
record,
person,
yeah, sure,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
yeah,
Make
man.
you can say.
No, no. Basically, Swastika should continue what he was saying.
Yeah, like waiting for the hackathon day. It's a
Yeah,
long
we are
time.
too. We are
I might
too.
but these organizers मतलब बीच बीच में थोड़ा सा पिंग कर देना ठीक है इतना पहले
Sure, sure, we will do it. And on record,
भैया
we
हम
should.
लोग इतना
Yeah, sure,
भैया
sure.
हम लोग इतना मीटिंग सॉरी हम लोग इतना हैकाथॉन्स में मिलेंगे तो हम लोग को तो पता ही होगा भैया
हाँ
मीन्स
हाँ
आई
वो
मेक
तो देखता हूँ तुम लोग करते हो
ओके मेक
Swastik
सॉरी
Da, to me
I
be
just
like,
stayed 10 kilometers far from him. I just
I mean,
stayed 10 kilometers far from him, so
who?
I will bring him from there.
Who?
Abhiraj, Abhiraj.
I mean,
Yeah.
who asked?
अच्छा
AOT is just nobody asked, but I'm. This is this
Swastik
is
Da, on
bad
record,
make.
we want to hear the feedback from us, and you are on the Zoom screen right now, so it's a pleasure for us. I mean, honest feedback is appreciated. It may be bad. What should we do? It's on record, and we always appreciate bad feedbacks. Like Shomda also gave us a bad feedback, and like we have to modify with some. Yeah, I mean, we are ready to accept the bads because without the cons, we can't grow. So Swastik Da, please.
yeah, nothing else like you have structured everything nicely but make sure to share a flow of like agenda how the meeting will conduct for the session so that will help the speakers also to prepare accordingly like if you are having slides from your side and these like Q&A patterns or everything you have decided previously make sure to share with speakers also so that we can arrange things properly according to that. That will help actually like both of us to the audience also and the speakers.
Basically, our
And
last two
otherwise,
events, like the rapid fire and the situationship, I mean, we are intentionally not listing this on the given agenda. Like what I told you, we have to take a session and we will be like interacting during the session. But the last two, we will never include because we want to see the judges
that
or
one is okay. That one is okay. But one thing particularly that introduction and part
yeah, sure,
like
sure.
so
Actually, today's session, na, what happened, I am telling you honestly, the timing became suddenly 6. And usually the tech talks are getting started from 7 or 8. I mean, from the AEC schedule. So for today's talk, it was an exception. So we are really very much sorry from our end that we were not quite prepared for it. I mean, suddenly, basically, honestly, when Swastika asked me কখন join করবো, it was the time that the bell rang on my brain that today we have a session, and I और मैं घूमने चला गया था. So this was the thing happened. So sorry from my side.
Same here from my side. Same here from my side. Means I also मतलब हम भी घूमने चल गए थे. Means so what can I say? When May called me, so I also got the news that means आज को session है 6 बजे से.
And
Means I was that time on Kumartulir Ghat.
if I haven't this session today, like I will also like घूमने चला जाता. ठीक है, दोस्तों के साथ. मतलब वो ठीक है, मतलब वो होता है, उसमें कोई
Sorry, we
प्रॉब्लम
spoiled
नहीं.
your friend's trip and like Saturday weekend funs. But I hope you have
हम्म,
enjoyed with the questions that we asked, like the rounds we have did, and it was a different kind of talk we you have ever attended. I think like the questions at the last we are keeping. And yeah, thank you for joining us. We can't wait anymore to see you in Hacktropica. And Shubham and
sure.
other people will also meet you soon at the design event, and we will meet soon in coming hackathons. And Swastik that to me be like, अरे ये तो hackathon में आ जाता है, कहाँ से आता है ये? So easy to
नहीं
be
भाई,
used.
बीच में बंद कर दिया.
Very good question at the end. भाई क्या सवाल पूछा है तुमने? I mean Swastik दा roast mode on हो जाएगा अभी. So
ये भाई, नहीं भाई, अभी इस पे हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे हैं कि मतलब एक प्रॉपर्टी खरीदने वाला हूँ, तो तुम लोगों से सजेशन लेने के लिए आया था. मुझे कहाँ पर प्रॉपर्टी खरीदूं.
भाई मैं तो बंदर नाच दिखा रहा था, देखोगे? वीडियो चला के. तो,
हम्म.
चलो okay.
अच्छा है, अच्छा है.
Thank you very much, Swastikda, for joining with
Okay.
us. And I think it's time to wrap up. Goodbye, good night from our side. Shubham, any closing note?
Yeah.
Shubham loves to say goodbyes.
See, yeah. So at a closing note, hack the tropics and save the future.
Bye bye,
And
Swastik.
everyone, good night. Good night, everyone.